coronavirus problem is a very complex problem. It has to be dealt with in two levels. One is there is a lot of fear about it. And that has been caused by a false propaganda. And that has to stop. There are more issues associated with it. I will try to go one by one very quickly. And fear is unnecessary. Fear creates the biggest problem. So we should not fear about the virus. But that doesn't mean we should not wear a mask or put gloves and then be careful. We have to be very careful. But then fear is entirely a different issue. And fear creates a very bad reality. And that is very, very important. If any person is able to deal with his fear, then he can create a different reality. Fear is the worst enemy. So we have to get rid of that on an individual level. On a political level, what is happening is the problem has been politicalized. Okay. And there is one group that is willing to solve it. The other group doesn't, at the heart level, doesn't want to solve it. That is another problem. So we have to collectively join together to find a solution for this. And this is not only in the United States, even in India. There is a herb that is available from my state, where I was born, Tamil Nadu. It has a very long history, 10,000 years of continuous history. There is a herbal formula that, this India is a very, unique country with so many cultures, languages, distinct from each other, but there are also common strands also. But this Tamil medicine called the Siddha medicine has a solution for it. And millions of people have taken that. It is such a simple herbal compound of 18 herbs, and then some with 5 herbs also. The High Court said that millions of people have taken this, although it's not allopathic medicine. Why won't the other states use this medicine? I read it in the newspaper. And the other states are not willing to do it, or the body that decides, comes up with an answer that, well, other states have their own, medical system, Ayurveda, and the Siddha is only for one state, or perhaps under the two neighboring states. So we cannot, make this medicine for the whole of India. The court said it doesn't make any sense. This is a medicine that millions of people have taken and they are using it. Why can't we make it pan-India? See, the politicalization is everywhere. It's everywhere. FDA is involved in the political, fight between two people. Because there is political identity even with the scientists, even with the Supreme Court judges. That's why the enlightened politics is very important. They have to grow out of their own political identity, whether they are Republican or whether they are Democrat. So you are not, immune to this, virus of political identity that is deep down within our DNA, or even beyond DNA with your unconscious. And enlightened politics will allow you to go and then, examine that we have to get beyond this identity, and our real identity should be only to help humanity. Okay? And that has to happen. Then we can find it's not that coronavirus doesn't have an answer. There are a lot of medical systems available. And then the one that we follow in the Western countries is just, principles followed by FDA and other equivalent organizations in other countries. There are so many other type of medicines available. So we have to get beyond that. And then we have to ask questions like why Japan is able to deal with the problem quite successfully, because in Japan, they use their own medicine too, even for cancer. And we are not open to that. We are not open to that. The right to meditation was passed on, but then still just to bring it to, people to take it and the bureaucracy to accept it is very difficult. It is only, you may have law, but it is very difficult to implement the law, the law too. That's a problem. And all this boils down to one thing, that you have to become enlightened. Okay. And then base you everything on love and care. You have to treat the other person as yourself.